Oh, so hi there, everybody. I'm Chrissie Shirley. I'm in Hamilton, an Access Consciousness Facilitator. I'd like to introduce you to my friend from long time ago, and still a friend, beautiful friend, my friend Sue Silk, who has, Sue, would you like to just tell me, you did a lot of Access a long time ago, didn't you?
Yes, back about 20 years ago, I went to my first class, and then I did quite a lot of Access after that, and then life in between with nurse, kept being the primary carer for a sick husband and raising twins. I was busy, and then since my husband passed away, I have been working full time. So that's kept me pretty busy.
Right. And so you actually, I remember we went to Costa Rica to a 7-day or a couple of 7 days, didn't we?
Yeah, we definitely went to one in Costa Rica, and then quite a few bodywork classes and various classes in Australia.
In Australia, yes, because
yeah.
I was living on the Sunshine Coast, and we used to go to classes in Mooloolaba.
We did. It was wonderful.
And we did certified facilitators. We did 3-day body classes with Gary Douglas in those days.
Yes, we did.
And I think we probably did advanced body classes as well.
Definitely did that.
You'll never forget.
Never forget that one.
The energies of those classes was incredible, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah. They were amazing. Just amazing.
And
feel so alive.
Right. Yes. And then life happened.
It did.
And so, you carried on just using some of the Access tools. I'm sure you would have kept on using the Access tools. And then more recently, you've kind of re-looked at it again in some way.
Yes, I did carry on using the Access tools off and on. I find them invaluable, particularly things like all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. Anyway, I'd been working in the health and disability sector down here, and a demanding job, a tiring job, physically tiring and mentally. And going through all the lockdowns, and I mean, we worked right through the lockdowns. We didn't go into, right. We didn't need to stay at home. We were an essential service.
Yeah.
And it was really challenging, keeping that energy up and keeping everybody entertained at the same time as they was feeling so frustrated that they couldn't go out anywhere. So yeah, it was very challenging. And I started to get a few injuries in my body, like in my shoulders and things like that, from pushing wheelchairs. And I mean, some of the men in their wheelchairs are, well over 100 kilos. So I found I was getting quite a few aches and pains. And I also found that I was slowing down, just moving more slowly and feeling older in my body. So I was coming close to retirement, and I've just built a new home. So I decided to retire. So that's what I've done, retired from full-time work.
Yes.
And I would love to do more Access and really work on my body so that I can enjoy my retirement years with more energy.
Yes.
Just not the level of pain that I've had and the aches and pains.
Right. So you've been doing Access, haven't you? You've got back into doing the Access, to getting your bars done regularly, doing some bodywork, swapping bodywork processes.
Yes.
And why are you doing the bodywork processes? Because you did mention that your body's been sore and you had some. What have you noticed with that?
Well, the more body work I do, the more there is a definite decrease in the level of pain, particularly in my shoulders.
Yes.
And my energy comes up, and I also just feel happier in myself. It just feels that, I mean, it's tiring taking a body around or taking a body around when
Yes.
you're in pain. And
When you're
so
right.
when that pain decreases, because I don't
Yes.
want to rely on taking medication, you know, Nurophens or whatever,
Yeah.
it kind of saps some of your joy. And I'm not used to that. I'm used to being the bright, bubbly one. And I noticed that.
You are the bright, bubbly one.
Yeah. And the more bars, the more frequently I have my bars run, or the more body work I have done, that bubbliness and that joy starts to come back into my being. So it just makes life far more enjoyable.
That's oh my God, that's just a really wonderful way of explaining what the body work is all about. It is energy work, and it's more than just healing. It's really about contributing the energies of joy to your whole body and your being, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, it doesn't just make you feel better in your body, it affects you on every level, so that life is starting to feel more enjoyable. Like on a Monday night, we have our bar swaps, and I just feel myself and my body really looking forward to getting there. And as soon as we get there, they always say, oh, you know, we want to go first or second, and I'm going first, and I run to the table.
I'll have mine run first. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's great. I'm so glad I found the group of people down here that are doing the swaps, and I'm also looking to have a few clients come to home and
Yes.
come around here, and I've had a couple already, and I love working with other people, you know, running their bars for them.
Yes.
So yeah, it's feeling great.
The bars creates miracles, I've noticed, when you're working with people who haven't had many bars, or if they've had a few bars, but they've got some stuff going on, especially what's going on in the world at the moment. It really lightens things up, doesn't it? Helps people to get lighter and not to make it so, I guess you could say, not so significant about what's going on.
Yes, yeah, definitely lightens up any situation that you're in, or that, just like you say, just that the world is in all this crazy stuff right now.
Yes.
And trying to navigate that. I mean, I know for me, it's been really hard not being able to plan things. Like I wanted to go back overseas, and
Yes.
I've had 2 trips. Fortunately, I hadn't booked anything, but I had 2 trips planned. Well, they've both had to fall by the wayside. And so no matter where you're at, and it does have an impact with what's going on worldwide. So it's nice to be able to just stay in the present, and yeah, just feeling okay with where you're at as an individual, and then as the whole group, all of us.
Yeah. And would you say that the energy work, the body processes, are they hard for people to do? Do they have to be kind of, no?
No, they're easy. It's
Really?
yeah, really, really easy. And the thing about doing access work is you get past that worrying about, am I doing it right? Or am I doing this wrong? Oh my goodness, how am I going to learn this? Oh my God, I can't remember how to do that. There's none of that. The biggest gift you can give yourself is to let go of all of that, and just go, I'm going in, I'm going to do this. And it really doesn't matter if, you know, there is no right or wrong about it. You just get in and do it, and it works.
Yeah. Wow. So it really does work, doesn't it? It's pretty awesome bringing in these energies. And so where do you learn these energy processes? How can you learn them?
Well, through Access Consciousness, there's classes and there's facilitators throughout all around the world. There's wonderful facilitators like yourself in New Zealand, and I know we've had a couple more come on. They've just done their training. Yes. And so it's actually very accessible, pardon the pun. And I found that it's helped me navigate through these times lately that have been pretty trying with how the world, with what's going on in the world. Just help make it more easeful.
Yes. Oh, that's pretty awesome. So that was kind of like a rhetorical question, because you're hosting me in Christchurch for a few classes actually, and
Yes.
I'm very grateful because we've known each other for such a long time, and we both enjoy working together and laughing together.
Yeah, I mean, we not only have a really great friendship, but we also work well together, and we're a good team. And
Yes.
we've always been completely there to create a space for people to gain as much awareness and consciousness that they are willing to receive. So it's a wonderful gift. It's a gift. You're a gift, and our classes are a gift to me. And
Yes.
I know that I'm a gift to you. So we work.
You
It's
absolutely,
very rewarding.
absolutely are. So how much fun can we have, and how much can we introduce this to people who've never even heard of Access Consciousness, or even people who would like to find out more and find out about the different classes that you're hosting and I'll be facilitating in Christchurch. And so I'll put a link to some of these to these classes. Also,
Yes.
just want to is there anything else about those classes? Because you're going to be hosting me, and what a wonderful host. I mean, you and I went down, you came and supported me when we went to Queenstown.
Yep.
And I facilitated a bars class there. There was about 10 people, amazing, wonderful, beautiful people. We had such a great time.
Yes. Yeah, that's the thing I love about doing the classes. It's like it's kind of like you're having a party in a way, and you have the food, and we create beautiful food and platters of lovely food and lovely drinks available for people, and just making it beautiful, which is what I love to do anyway. Making spaces beautiful
and making it a wonderful experience for people.
Yes. Yeah, a place where they feel really, I suppose, nurtured and safe, and just to have some fun. I mean, life gets so serious, and as an adult, I think a lot of people, are serious, and it's like, well, I've come up with this thing about, well, we can have a serious conversation but still be laughing at the same time.
Oh my God, I mean, that's a Sue Silk one, that one. And Sue is in Christchurch, and I do invite anybody that hears this and would like to try out some of this body work or the bars, or just talk to Sue about what is possible. I invite you to get in touch with her, and I will put her contact details on the bottom of this YouTube or somewhere in this post. And I will be coming down to Christchurch about 4 or 5 times this year. How does it get better than that?
Yay!
So I'll just quickly cover. So I'm going to do the body process for people for peace with their body if they've had adverse reactions, or even if they haven't had that vaccine and they're aware that they might have to have it. That process is phenomenal. Also doing a clarity session that afternoon for anybody who wants to come along and have some fun and find out how insane they've been. And also a bars class. So that's going to be in May.
Yes.
It's going to be a basic bars class for anybody who's interested. And then there's going to be a facelift class.
Yes, keeping us all looking youthful.
Look, exactly. And that's in August, and that's going to be on my birthday. I'll be 75 on that day. So what a great birthday present to celebrate that. And then we're doing the foundation, which is a 4-day class for anybody who wants to have those dynamic tools. Yep. And then after that, we're actually looking at bringing a 3-day body class facilitator from Australia to Christchurch for a 3-day body class, and her name is Danielle Tooley, and we haven't got dates confirmed on that, but we're very excited about that too.
Yeah, we are excited. It's like, oh, what changes can we make, can create in our own lives, and what changes can people have in their own lives? You know, we can change, you can change things.
Yeah, wow. And we're just so grateful for the tools of access, you know, aren't we? We've both been doing it for over 20 years, and it's been a huge contribution to my life. So I'm so thrilled that you've found all these wonderful people to play with, and we do call it playing in Access Consciousness, because it isn't about getting serious. It is about having fun and using these energies to make a huge difference in your life and for your body as well.
Exactly. I mean, as we get older, there's this whole thing about, oh, you know, it's inevitable that you're going to get this or get that or have this or have that. And it's like, well, what if that wasn't true? What if we could, by using body work and the tools of access, what if we could change things? What if it doesn't have to be like this downward spiral? What if it's actually an upward spiral where we just enjoy our life more and more and can have fun and do the things like, I'm just putting in a great big garden, and I want to be able to get out there and have my veggies and be in the, you know, garden beds and just really enjoy it, not be going, oh, I'm sore or I'm stiff.
Yes.
I want to enjoy it.
And you will. And the soil is such a contribution, isn't it? Having your hands in the soil is a real gift to your body.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be wonderful.
Thank you. So thank you so much. And thank you for letting me interview and put you out into the world. And if anyone wants to get in touch with Sue, you'll find a way to get in touch with her under this. And the same for myself as well.
That's great. Thank you for having me, and I'm so looking forward to you coming down. We're going to have a ball.
Yes, we do. We love cooking together, and we love doing beautiful things.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Sue. And I'll finish this now, and I'll say goodbye to everybody. Thank you very much for listening, and we look forward to chatting with you sometime in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to hear from you all.